recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
Hello wrestling fans and welcome to WWF Monday Night Raw. We have a great program lined up for you today as we are only 1 week away from the Royal Rumble. And we begin things here as Tito Santana will take on Doink. And there's Doink again hopping the rail coming from the crowd. And Doink attacking Tito Santana from the back. The referee calls for the bell, and this is the second week in a row that Doink is wrestling a former Intercontinental Champion. Last week, he defeated Greg the Hammer Valentine. Tonight, he has challenged Tito Santana. And of course, he will be facing, next week, Bret the Hitman Hart for the Intercontinental title. As Doink going to work on Tito Santana, we have a huge main event for you. It was originally scheduled for last week as Hulk Hogan and Dusty Rhodes will team up against Mr. Perfect and Ric Flair. And we will hear from President Jack Tunney with an announcement on who will get a world title opportunity against Ric Flair next week at the Royal Rumble. Of course, we have so many wrestlers claiming to be the #1 contender. I cannot wait to hear this decision as Tito Santana misses a monkey flip in the corner, and Doink with a series of elbows off the ropes and a big clothesline takes down Tito Santana. Doink goes for the cover, referee in position 1, and a kick out at 1 by Tito. Doink into the corner. Tito, here comes that monkey flip. Out of the corner goes Doink. And Tito Santana in control. Doink with a headbutt. Down goes Tito. Doink, of course, stole the Intercontinental title from Bret Hart a couple weeks ago. As he spikes down Tito with a pile driver, and Santana has him busted over. That has to be all. Doink on top. 1, 2, and 3. No, a kick out by Tito. And the fans here in the Manhattan Center cannot believe it. It was Doink who stole the title from Bret Hart's locker room. And when Hart wanted to know who stole it, Doink came. I think we were all surprised that Doink did it. I mean, even Bret said a clown stole my title, but Doink has been a threat here to the Intercontinental title, and Bret Hart has to be careful, or if he overlooks Doink, we could have a new champion. And Santana now going to work on the leg. Of course, Santana trying to set up for that figure 4 leg lock. And now Santana, a busted open Santana, going to work on Doink the Clown. Goes for the cover, has Doink in position. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Doink. Santana will look to add his name to the list of wrestlers in the Royal Rumble as he has a crucifix. Doink is in a pinning predicament. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 again by Doink. And there you go, seeing Santana had to slow down the pace there as that gash on his forehead starting to become an issue and slowing down Tito Santana. Again, we do not know all the participants of the Royal Rumble. As Santana now setting up Doink. It looks like a power bomb, but Doink reverses it. Nicely done by Doink, and a big clothesline takes down Tito. And now Doink climbing the top rope as Santana rolls to the outside. and Doink wisely comes down from the top rope. Oh, and Doink with a big right hand uppercut takes down Santana. And now Doink climbing the top rope. Could it be setting up for that whoopee cushion? Santana gets back to his feet. Doink leaps, and there it is. The whoopee cushion hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. No, 2. 2, that was it. Santana kicked out. I thought that was all it right there. Santana now in trouble as Doink picks him up for a pile driver and spikes him down. That's the move that busted open Santana. And now, no, not again. Doink with another pile driver. Come on, that's the third of the match. Doink now throwing Santana into the ropes, and a big clothesline misses. Santana, oh, and Doink with a knee. Wow, Doink in control, into the ropes goes Santana, big clothesline. Doink is working that neck, and now he climbs the top rope again. Santana's in a world of trouble. Doink on the top rope, and there it is again, the whoopee cushion. Hooks the leg again, 1, 2, and this time, Doink is your winner. Santana able to kick out of the first whoopee cushion, and that seemed to send Doink over the edge. He proceeded to pile drive Santana not once but twice, and then hit Santana with a series of clotheslines, working the neck, trying to injure Santana. So Doink did not take too kindly. But that is 2 victories in 2 weeks over former Intercontinental Champions. And he will have his opportunity against Bret Hart next week at the Royal Rumble. And here's a replay of the whoopee cushion off the top rope. And there it is. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Fans, don't go away. We're going to hear from the Texas Tornado next after this quick timeout.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Wow, what about that announcement from President Jack Tunney? As there will be a 4-man battle royal between Dusty Rhodes, Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, and Rowdy Roddy Piper. The winner of that battle royal will get a world title match that night against Ric Flair. What an opportunity for those 4 men. And of course, all is not lost for the 3 men who don't win. They will still have a shot at WrestleMania. So the Royal Rumble really shaping up here as Dusty Rhodes with a big elbow to the head of Ric Flair. And now Dusty Rhodes and Hulk Hogan teaming up, but we're just a week away from them being opponents in the Battle Royal. Into the ropes goes Flair, and a big elbow again by Dusty Rhodes takes down Nature Boy Ric Flair. You can see that Rowdy Roddy Piper is in the corner of Hulk Hogan and Dusty Rhodes, as Dusty makes a tag and double team maneuver here by Hulk Hogan with a roll up from behind by Ric Flair. Referee counts 1 and broken up by Perfect. And now a double team by Dusty and Hogan. All 4 men in the ring. Flair has Hogan, but Hogan able to escape. So we heard Kerry Von Erich say that he wants to be a force to be reckoned with here in the World Wrestling Federation. He's doing away with the Texas Tornado name as Hogan clotheslines Perfect over the top rope and flexes to the crowd here in the Manhattan Center. So Kerry Von Erich threw his name into the Royal Rumble hat. President Jack Tunney made that announcement, so 3 of the 4 between Hulk Hogan and Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, and Randy Savage will be in the Royal Rumble match as well, as more double team work on the part of Dusty Rhodes and Hulk Hogan. But that will not be the case on Sunday, as Dusty, pandering to the fans here in New York, picks up Perfect. Of course, they had a bloody match a couple weeks ago here on Raw. Dusty Rhodes was victorious. As Dusty has Perfect up in a suplex down to the mat. We mentioned it before, as Dusty goes for a cover on Perfect. I don't think he's going to get him here. 1 and a kick out at 1 by Perfect. That Ric Flair started surrounding himself with great talent, as Dusty with a series of left hands. Here comes a double fist to the chest, and down goes Mr. Perfect. Goes for the cover, that could be all. Referee counts 1, 2, and 3. Oh, a kick out by Perfect. We have seen Mr. Perfect and Ric Flair start aligning themselves with different wrestlers. Rick the Model Martel, Money Inc., and it's almost as if they're trying to act as a shield to Ric Flair's perfect high kneeless Dusty Rhodes over the top rope. It's a gang mentality that Ric Flair has, but he's surrounding himself with the top athletes here in the World Wrestling Federation. As Perfect back into the ring. Perfect going for a snapmare takeover, blocked by Dusty, but Perfect now throws Dusty into the turnbuckle. Runs, charges, misses, out of the way goes Dusty. A big elbow takes down Perfect. Again, these 2 men, no strangers to each other. They had that bloody battle 2 weeks ago. 2 and a kick out at 2 by Perfect. Dusty Rhodes would like nothing more than to challenge Ric Flair for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. As Dusty, with a fist off the second turnbuckle, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Perfect. And I think, yes, Perfect has been busted open. Now all 4 men in the ring. Gorilla press slam by Dusty Rhodes. Down goes Perfect. Hogan with a scoop slam on Flair. Down goes Flair. And now Dusty with a series of left hands. And a double fist to the chest. Down goes Perfect. 1, 2, and no, a kick out by Perfect. And you can see the scroll on the bottom of the screen, but that is already out of date because President Jack Tunney fresh with the announcement that Hulk Hogan, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, and Randy Savage will face off against each other in a 4-man battle royal, with the winner getting a shot at Ric Flair that night at the Royal Rumble. And the 3 men who do not win will be entered into the 20-man Royal Rumble match itself, so they can still compete for a match at WrestleMania. They are top contenders. They should have an opportunity. As Hogan with an inside cradle, down is Perfect. Referee in position, 1, 2, and broken up by Flair just in the nick of time. And the referee, I think the referee went down as well. Hogan picks up the referee, but that allows Perfect to make a comeback. And Perfect snaps the neck of Hogan, and Hogan in trouble. Perfect now setting up Hogan. Could it be the Perfect Plex? Has him. Up and over goes Hogan. Perfect. Unable to keep the move in and hook the leg. Instead he goes to make a tag, and here comes Ric Flair. Dusty on the outside. You got to keep your eye on Bobby the Brain Heenan. And now you got to keep your eye on Mr. Perfect. As Flair goes for a cover on Hogan. 1, 2, and no, a kick out at 2 by Hogan. Flair going to work on the Hulkster, who desperately needs to make a tag. As Dusty trying to get the fans behind Hogan. Flair now setting, oh, here comes that patented knee drop by Ric Flair across the forehead, and Hogan has been busted open. Flair goes for the cover, he's on top. 1, 2, and no, a kick out by Hogan. Dusty not in time to break up the pinfall. Hogan able to kick out nonetheless. And I'm not sure that Dusty tried to break up the pinfall. He came in the ring. I think he thought Hogan had it all the way. But he almost got pinned, and now Hogan having words with Heenan, and that has distracted Hogan enough to get belly-to-back suplex by Ric Flair. Hogan needs to make a tag. Dusty needs to get in this match if this team wants to win, as this match has been controlled by Ric Flair and Mr. Perfect for the most part. And now Flair has Hogan, takes Hogan down, woos to the crowd, and he has a figure 4 leg lock. Locked in! Hogan in trouble, but makes it to the ropes. The damage may have been done, as Hogan made it to the ropes. And Ric Flair pulls Hogan to the center of the ring again, working the leg as Ric Flair. He knows what he's doing. He's very smart in that ring. Hooks the leg, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and this time Dusty in the ring breaks up the pinfall. And Flair now working the leg of Dusty. A wise move by Ric Flair, as Dusty rolls to the outside, clinching his leg. And if you're Ric Flair, as he goes for the cover on Hogan, 1, and a kick out at 1 by Hogan. If you're the World Heavyweight Champion, Ric Flair, and you know that your top 4 contenders are going to face off in a battle royal, not only does it favor you, because they're going to wrestle one match when you don't, however, there has to be some kind of a benefit to the winner of that battle royal, because even though they'll wrestle the match, they know Ric Flair. They know they're going to wrestle Flair. Flair does not know who that winner is going to be until the match happens. So I would think that any advantage Flair would have, yes, physically he should be at an advantage, but mentally maybe not. So we could very well see a new World Heavyweight Champion come Sunday if Ric Flair is not on his game. So Flair in this match has done everything he can to take out Hulk Hogan. Maybe he thinks Hogan's the favorite to win this battle royal. But he has done everything he can to take down Hulk Hogan, and the big boot by Hogan takes down Flair. And what is Bobby Heenan doing up on the apron, distracting the referee? Hogan having words with Dusty. He's not tagging in. Instead, he's going to go for a leg drop on Flair. Drops the leg across the head. Goes for the cover. And Bobby Heenan distracting the referee. All 4 men in the ring. Bobby Heenan was distracting the referee as Hogan with another leg drop. Pulls Flair to the side. Heenan's in the ring. All 5 men in the ring, broken up by Perfect as Hogan was going for a pinfall. Dusty going after Heenan. Hogan with an atomic drop on Perfect. Heenan's out. Perfect's out. Flair in the ring alone with Dusty and Hogan. And here it comes, a 3rd leg drop by Hulk Hogan. Down is Flair. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. And your winners, Hulk Hogan and Dusty Rhodes. Fans, we thank you for tuning in to Monday Night Raw. But next Sunday, those 2 men will be enemies, as they're in a 4-man battle royal with the winner facing Ric Flair. It will be Hulk Hogan, Dusty Rhodes, Randy Savage, and Roddy Piper. Until then, we'll see you Sunday at the Royal Rumble. Goodbye.